Good evening all, I hope you're all doing well. Today is the 23rd of November 2016. I want you to go back a little bit in reference to even before the EU referendum. David Cameron has stated that if the people choose to leave the EU, then he will activate Article 50 come the 24th of June. Day after. Also, Jeremy Corbyn on the 24th of June had stated that we need to activate Article 50 straight away because that's what the people have chosen. Then David Cameron decided that he was going to resign, and I naively thought, it sort of makes sense. He wanted to stay in the EU, he wants another Prime Minister that's going to push it, maybe a bit more zest. He weren't really feeling up to it, that kind of stuff. So we're given the benefit of the doubt. But what I've come to realise is that the reason he's resigned is because it's a get-out clause of not activating Article 50. And I didn't realise it back then. I just thought that the government need to get a new Prime Minister in and do a bit of homework, then activate Article 50 so it's for the betterment of the country. Didn't realise, I should have, how devious the government actually is. So my guess is that once the vote had actually happened, then David Cameron had a meeting with his ministers and they've thought about the best way to try and stop Brexit from happening. They thought the best way to do it is by him resigning. That will then delay the Article 50. You need to have the elections for the leader of the party and the Prime Minister. And then Theresa May or Boris, I'm guessing they already knew it was going to be Theresa May that was going to be in office. She would then say, well, we need a bit of time to do a little bit of homework, get our shit together, and then we'll activate Article 50. But what this has actually done is give the Ramonas enough time to go to the High Court to stop Theresa May from activating Article 50. I can't believe how naive I've been. My opinion right now is that Theresa May is actually in on the conspiracy to stop Article 50 happening. I believe they knew all along on that first day, on the 24th of June, who they were going to elect in as Prime Minister. Theresa May knew that she was going to do the whole Brexit is Brexit thing. And that's why David Cameron come out of politics entirely. Can't believe how naive I was. I was bloody stupid. So they had enough time to go to the High Court. Theresa May has no choice but to go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, one of the Supreme Court judges has already commented to say that she thinks that it's going to go back to Parliament. Quite a few people in Parliament have said that they're going to go against activating Article 50, even with the MPs where their constituency has actually voted to leave. They're still going to go against them on leaving the EU. So I'm questioning now from one of my last videos on whether or not they're going to postpone this even more to stop Brexit from happening. See, Theresa May has already suggested that maybe we need to be a part of the EU. And I think what they're doing is gentle steps, bit by bit, slowly, to stop the people from uprising and making a real difference. I think we are going to get to a point where the 17.4 million people are going to have to do something about it and stop government's agenda on stopping us leaving the EU. How that can happen, I don't know yet, but it's got to happen. Because what you must realise is that if people like me don't think that our votes are worth anything, if we truly do not believe that we can vote in or vote out our politicians, then what you really have is a dictatorship. And you name me one dictatorship that's lasted. Because at the end of the day, the people will uprise and they will take back control. Democracy will always win in the end. But would that be too late to stop the EU train? I don't know. I truly don't know. I am about 99% sure that Brexit's going to happen and Nexit, but it needs Brexit to succeed, to keep that momentum going. So I guess it needs all of us, all the 17.4 million people, to work together to ensure that we leave the EU. Can't believe how naive I was. It's bloody stupid. Take care, guys. Bye.